Okay, brothers and sisters, good morning. Let us start now. It's 6:30. A warm welcome to our book masters, Hualien Dharma team, and brothers and sisters around the globe to Saturday Hualien Dharma talk. Let us start the session for today. This morning, I would like to share teachings from Master. Blessings and wisdom in tandem forever lasting. Grateful to the senior volunteers who have been following closely, moving forward in the same direction with one heart and same aspiration, cherishing life by cultivating diligently and unceasingly, contributing every little bit with love and mindfulness, passing on kindness to our next generation, ensuring blessing thereafter, creating blessings in the world generation after generation, cultivating blessings and wisdom in tandem forever lasting. Cảm ơn for Master Ching. Now let us send our sincere prayers into the 10 directions. May the Sangha land be free from disaster and peace prevails in the world. Let us sing the prayer song with sincere piousness.
In my heart, I feel deep gratefulness. All my heart is filled with sincere prayer. From all corners of the world, let us join our hearts and pray for a world of harmony and peace. From my heart, I pray. May we join our hands, our hearts as one. Spread the seeds of great love, nurture wisdom evermore. Let us fill the world with hope. In my heart, I feel deep gratefulness. May all the Buddhas know my prayer. All united with one heart, let us end our hate with love. May there be no suffering
May all minds be purified. May there be peace in the community. May there be no disaster in this world. Now let us pray together for universal love and blessing. With loving respect, gratitude, and confidence, let us wish every person in our lives a healthy body, an enlightened mind, and a total fulfillment in universal love. Now let us expand this consciousness to include every person in the world, every being in the universe. Let our unified love make this wonderful world even better. Let us all immerse ourselves in the joyful embrace of universal love. Before we hear the wonderful sharing, let us invite our masters to lead us in paying homage to the children. Let us pay our respects for these teachings and explanations to the Buddha and Master Ching by making three sincere vows. Please rise, stand together. First bow. Second bow. Third bow. And a bow shall be delivered about masters who could join us today. So today we have Sister Yean Ping who will be sharing with us on giving blessings to others and sowing blessings to ourselves, and followed by Brother David Liu who will be sharing on one must learn Dharma daily for its eventual usage. Okay, before that, let us invite Sister Su Ching to share with us on the weekly summary. Cảm ơn everyone. Let us hand over to Sister Su Ching. Cảm ơn Sister Su Ching. Over to you, Sister Su Ching. Cảm ơn.
Okay. All right. So last week we had both Brother Joe and Sister Deborah. Brother Joe spoke about just one word. Infallible is a word that means no mistakes made, always on the right beings. It's usually used to describe gods or deities. Allow me to tell you a tale, if you please. In the Lotus Sutra, chapter 3, a father was in a burning house, you see. He wanted to save his children who were unaware of the dangers that was lurking there. The children played, oblivious to the blaze. The father saw danger, their lives at stake. He shouted to his children with care, "Escape quickly, there's a fire, beware." But the children were too absorbed in their play, unconscious of the danger. They wanted to stay. Although the father was right, the children were not willing to take flight. The father was concerned, but was he wrong? He gave them advice, but they didn't belong. To the world of reason, they were unreasonable. He needed to use skillful means to be amendable. But in being infallible doesn't mean no mistake, but to fix it and the right path to take. Trial and error is a part of the process to grow and to make things right, even if slow. Okay, then we had Sister Deborah. She spoke of many things, but mainly this is the gist of what she was concentrating on. The Zizao group, Young and Bright, are spreading compassion with all their might. Sister Deborah has faith in this group of youth in Minnesota, Ohio, New Jersey, and North and South Cali too. The interns born in the US aged 15 to 17 show assertiveness, proactivity, and compassion keen. With grants for talent and remote work, these second-generation immigrants didn't shirk. They completed projects, sowed seeds of care, and showed proactivity beyond compare. Boston Zizao created an electronic system for the elderly homebody care with much wisdom. Sacramento City celebrates 20 years. Zizao perform in a concert to raise funds with cheer. Empowerment and kindness they show, young pillars of society ready to grow. Zizao sought second-hand goods for charity, extend their goodness to many countries with clarity, teaching rural children English with zeal, scholarships to refugees to help them heal. Vegetarian movements and medical outreach too, they are like little tigers full of energy, they prance anew. Buddhism is a practice, not a magic skill. Sister Deborah is confident that this Gen Z's empowerment will show more promise still. She knows how to bring in young people to embrace the Bodhisattva way and live with grace. Thank you for listening. That's all from me. I will hand over to Sister Su Ching to introduce the next speaker. Over to you.
Sister Lily for the great start, and Sister Su Ching for another most awesome, superb summary of last session. To both. Good morning. Brothers and sisters for joining us since early in the morning. We are most grateful to have with us today two very powerful speakers. The first speaker, Sister Yean Ping, she is well known among us as the most dedicated and community leader. Sister Yean Ping, I recall the first time I heard her sharing was during my Ta'ai Mama, they call it what, Great Love Mothers training way back maybe 2013 or 2014. The first time she shared about her past life, past stories are inspired and gave a lot of encouragement to a lot of newbies, the publics like us who join Great Love Mothers to learn the parenting method. And today we are most grateful. Imagine way back it was like almost 10 years ago, and today very grateful to have Sister Yean Ping to come and share these great stories spanning over 10 years. The title is Give Blessings to Others is Sowing Blessings to Oneself. Okay, without much ado, let us invite Sister Yean Ping to share this wonderful story. Over to you, Sister Yean Ping.
Sister Su Ching. Can you hear me, Sister Su Ching? Hello?
We can hear you.
Can hear, okay.
Yeah, can be louder.
Okay. Very good morning to brother and sister in the Dharma. For giving me this opportunity to share with brother and sister not my story, but another two菩萨 story. Let me share the slide first. Brother and sister, good morning. The last sharing with the English group, it was in year 2020. That time it was all of us quarantined at home because of the pandemic. At that time, I shared with a brother and sister my unsatisfied life before I joined City. It's a really suffering life in the past because of my handsome boy here. This one is my son. His name is Hauser. He's now is the autism adult. For the past 15 years ago, I was in City for 15 years now. Before that, I find my life is so unfair. Why I have this son, and then why I have to go through this suffering. But after joining City, going into even more sorrow life, the bitterness of a lot of these suffering people, I have a great realization. My so-called problem actually is very small. Then by going into this family and then going to the life of these suffering people, I have a great realization. I actually is a very blessed people. So then from there, I open up my heart. then let go the clinging, and then also reduce my defilements. By practice and realize this teaching of our Sangren give blessing to others, actually is a soul blessing to ourselves. 为他人送福其实是为自己种福啊。Today, I would like to take this opportunity to share my 10 years together with my two mentees. It is this Sister Su Ching and then Sister Guna Sundari. Three of us have the same so-called suffering past journey of our life, but after knowing Tzu Chi, walk the Bodhisattva path, we really can earn and realize to have this opportunity to understand the root cause of the suffering, and then we walk the path to help others. Then we find a way for us to walk out from our suffering world. Then you see here, this is the photo we taken in year 2013. At that time, Sister Yean Ping, she just registered as Jianxi, and then I'm Sister Yean Ping mentor. That year also, we together become the case lead of Guna Sundari. After 10 years, Sister Yean Ping already become the commissioner. Then I also have the opportunity to have more this Chentan in this community. And then Guna now also is a volunteer. And this year, she is our patient. 10 years ago, Guna, she was our care recipient. Because of the domestic violence, then she is this single parent, then has this disabled daughter. She seek the refuge from her parent family. She ran away from this husband, the alcoholic husband, and come back to the Sedang parents' family, seek a refuge. The daughter actually is a severe disabled because of this genetic chromosome triple X. She have a lot of these physical and mental problem. So, for example, you can hear they have this her lip, and then the total deafness in the left ear and 20% hearing only in the right ear. Then heart also have a hole, and the lung is incomplete because the separation of the trachea and the esophagus is incomplete. So that since she was born, so she need to depend on the nasogastric tube for the feeding until 5 years old. She is hyperactive and then mental retardation. I still remember in this December of year 2013, when I am this Sister Yean Ping and our this first time visited Guna Sundari. So the first thing she asked me is why me? Why she need to have all this suffering? Why has this alcoholic husband, domestic violence husband? And then she really worried how she's going to carry these two young children without have any so-called financial security. Then because of she ran away from the husband, come back to the parent family, she really feel shame to face the relative. So especially people ask her why she come back with the two children. She can say cannot sleep and cry every day. So the first month visited her, she cried. Then the second month we go, she cried also and tell back the same story. So from her this suffering, actually I can find my suffering about this 10 years ago. I share with her my story. I also, same as her, have one so-called this handicapped child. I'm thinking how I'm going to guide her to U-turn her suffering. I use the path I walk through. I would like to guide her to walk the path I have gone through. That is to get to every opportunity to cultivate good karma, because good karma can dilute bad karma. She's not like me. I have this financial independence. I can walk out from my house. I can go into the society and be the volunteer, but she cannot. She had to stay at home almost 24 hours, had to be a side of Lashmika, her daughter, because anytime her daughter will be admitted to the hospital again. So I share with her. I say the third month, went into her house. I brought the master blessing, that is 竹筒岁月. I brought the bamboo bank. I told her, I said, for everyone have the equal opportunity to cultivate good karma. The very basic is this bamboo bank. The important is you know the way to transform our this hatred and delusion into the blessing and positive energy. Please, by every day, you just need to save very small money, 10 cents or this 20 cents, even 5 cents into this bamboo bank. But the most important, with a sincere heart and blessing to your loved one, even to those you hate the most. So from there onward, she practiced saving into this bamboo bank. Not only Guna, she influenced the family member, including the mother, and then the father and sister-in-law and the auntie stay in her house, also practice bamboo bank era. By doing this sincerely, she blessing the family member become better every day, even the most hated husband, because she very scared the husband will come to take away the two children from her again. The husband will always call, and then with this mabuk, the drunk emotion, and then harass her again. So every day she very scared the husband will appear in front of the house. But by doing this bamboo bank saving for 13 months, that day we went to her house for the home visit again. She told me the husband called her, but after many times, many months, didn't call her, and then told her that he's now at the alcohol rehabilitation center voluntarily. So said the husband first time talking to her with a very stable emotion. So the husband said, want to have a new life again. So Guna said from that day onward, the husband will never disturb her again. So because of this sincere heart of the blessing, and Guna transformed from this bad karma into the blessing karma. But not only by this practicing the bamboo bank saving, we also encourage Guna to have the double this good karma cultivation, which she can practice at home. That one is recycling. By protecting the earth, by resources segregation, these resources can help others also. For every recycling day, so she will always try to arrange her time as possible as she can, so to come to join us, because the recycling day is the day she can so-called get away from this pressure of this family and come out to join together with the brother and sister. She has this great realization after she understands that these resources which is segregated for the long time at home, actually it becomes this charity fund that can help others. So from there onwards, so she do this even more so-called harder, also then, and get all the opportunity to save the earth. She loved Master Jing aphorism. Every month, when Sister Ching bring this her donation and the family donation receipt, so we'll explain the Jing aphorism to her. Not only that one, so the other family member also have the opportunity to get this small lucky draw of the Jing aphorism. By little bit understand Tangren's Dharma, she slowly have a deep understanding, give blessing to others, actually is a soul blessing to ourselves. By knowing this, so she immediately practiced in her daily life. One day, we went to see her. She told us she started to help her neighbor. There's one Amma, 79 years old, who live alone. Amma, because of an accident, so cannot walk. So then Guna helped to cook this lunch and dinner for Amma, and then help Amma for these daily like going to bath and also going to the toilet. Then Guna also started reported her others neighbor, like this Sasi Kuma case to us. Then this become our charity case. We invited Guna to become our this translator, interpreter for this Indian charity home visit, especially those this family cannot communicate effectively in Bahasa or English. Guna, she's very the observation is very good. So wherever she go, she have the heart want to help other people. This was last year in May. Guna called me again. Guna said, Miss Call. She called me Miss Call. He said, this afternoon in this digi shop, I found one Indian lady. She cannot walk because of this accident she met before, and then her daughter with her. Both of them are asking for food and money from the public. So she said maybe this lady and family no more food. So she told me at that time it's about in the evening, 5 o'clock. Immediately, I call our Tsusan Ganzi, Sister Ling, and then I call Guna again. I said, Guna, later tonight, 8 o'clock, we go and see this family. So you please join us. First time Guna joined us for this others charity case beside her neighbor. This one is the house. You can see we have this interview outside the house because inside there's a really bad condition. It's a really a big, not a big shock to us than even to Guna. This lady, husband actually commented suicide in this house before. The conditions, it told us that this family not only have this financial problem, they even have this so-called the inner problem, the heart problem also. After seeing this case, when I sent Guna back home, Guna cried in the car. Guna said, I thought my life is so unfair, is full of suffering. By stepping in this family, I have a great realization that I'm actually is the great blessed one. She actually has this so-called some challenge thing in the father and mother with the brother and then sister-in-law and the children, because their family is this in the low-cost house, but stay 10 people, 5 children and then 5 adults. So because of children quarrel, fighting, and then the adult also have these conflicts, stay together. He said she shall 感恩 the father, mother, and even the sister-in-law, we always have this some conflict with her, accepted her to come back to the family. So I think Guna let us so-called grab the opportunity to cultivate more good karma by helping others. Last year, June, she reported another case to us, this Mr. M. This Mr. M actually is a dialysis patient. This case actually reported by Guna neighbor to her, so then they reported to us. Then now this one also is our charity long-term care recipient. After Guna come with us to the family, so then I invited her become the Xiao Zhuchang, this case lead together with me. So I would like to go together with her through this charity case. Every time visiting this family, not only giving the financial aid, the most important, we would like to share Master Dharma with this family, and then how to practice the Bodhisattva path. This is the Jingzi aphorism shared with this Mr. M. Mr. M very like this Jingzi aphorism really. So that one is nothing is impossible with confidence and perseverance and then courage. By helping others, actually Guna now also is a full vegetarian. Because they in the family, 10 people, this meal actually all the time very simple. Always only one type is one curry, then it's mix everything inside. So then the whole 10 members is sharing one dish. So before that, she tried to practice vegetarian for about 8 months, but finally she gave up because it's really hard to practice this vegetarian at home. But because of this COVID crisis in 2021 August, Guna have a good opportunity to become vegetarian because with the support from the sister-in-law. This August 2021, Jaya, the sister-in-law, is the first one have this COVID positive. And then after that, the next day, Guna tested positive, and then the son Vinod, and then the sister-in-law, two daughters also. So 5 of them quarantined at one of the relative house. So we quickly send our this Jingzi herbal tea, and then the vegetables, and then foods, and then all these cooking materials, vegetarian cooking materials to support the whole family, because the whole family quarantined, including another 6 in their original house. Every day, I call them and share with them Dharma from Master Sangren Dharma. So after quarantine for the 6 days, I asked this Jaya and then Guna, let us don't want to have this so-called bad affinity with all the sentient beings anymore. Let's become vegetarian. So I'm also so surprised. Immediately Jaya and then Guna, they said, oh, okay, they want to be the vegetarian. Since that day, the 6th of August until now, both of them support each other at home when they're cooking. So both of them continue to become vegetarian. Last year, for this sutra adaptation, and then every day we have every week we have this Dharma study. So Guna also joined us. Because of Guna, this special member, so our this Dharma study class is not in Mandarin, fully in Mandarin anymore. So we converted into the 50%, even 70 or 80% in Bahasa, and mixed with maybe 10 or 20% of this Mandarin. Guna really appreciated Sangren's this Dharma, especially Master Chen Yan tell story. After listening to the Master Chen Yan tell story, she always will make preparation and then give us her insight sharing, how she understand Master this sharing, and then how she practice in the daily life. Hold on now. Sorry, okay. I continue. This Guna receiving Tzu Chi's financial aid since 2020,
13 until 2021. There is one big turning point because I received one call from my colleague. Is my company this purchasing senior manager. So she asked me, Miss Cole, do you have any Tzu Chi members or your these care recipient or volunteer? They would like to become this part-timer for the data entry for her department. So I say, at least how come you call me? She said, because you always share with us the story of your this care recipient. So I immediately, so immediately I think of Guna. So I asked her, Guna, so would you like to take this opportunity, become this part-timer, so then you can work from home? So after 2-3 days, so I brought her to my company for the interview. She became my colleague until now. So with one computer, so Guna managed to work at home. Because Lashmika condition now is much more stable. So Guna can have a few hours the arrangement in the daily time. So most of the time is at the night time after Lashmika go to sleep. Most of the time is after 10 p.m. So she will work about 3-4 hours at the midnight to complete her task for the data entry of these PO, DO, and invoices. By having this stable income as a part-timer, 1,500 a month, so she told us Tzu Chi can stop her these financial aid. She want to be independent on herself. Guna self-reliance. Until now, when look back this one, I still have this. It's very touching. The 9 years of this 手心向上 so had to get these financial aids from others. Now she can be completely independent, can help others. Not only have a job, Guna eventually have her own home. She also successfully get this applied this Pangsaburi government. So last year in this October, she moved into her own home. So brother and sister were even more happy than her. So you can see all the furniture. Also, it's a very high blessing because Guna told us, she would like to move into the new house. So it just ngam that the period of time. So I received a call from Jin Si Ho. Jin Si Ho, there's one brother said there was one this starter would like to donate furniture. This starter is a stay in Sedang. So immediately I called this starter. So this starter give me all the photo of this furniture. So all these ngam can fit into the Guna house and all these chairs. So I think Guna really has a very high blessing. This is the second time. Also, the starter donated the furniture. Especially these beds for Lashmika. Lashmika liked it very, very much. So you can see our brothers and sister. So together with Guna, so we go to this donor house and help her and then move to the the third floor of her house. Guna has a dream. She wants to go back Hualien and go back Taiwan to see Master Zheng Yan. She wants to become commissioner. because Guna actually, the social circle actually is a very small. So for Guna to get this, to recruit this Tzu donor, 25 family, actually is not an easy task. So together, we sit together and list down the potential Tzu donor. And then after that, Guna immediately put into action and visit all these potential so-called tata and then neighbors and even the stranger she met 1-2 times. She went to share with them Tzu and recruit them as a Tzu donor. Of course, during this charity visit, this one also this Tzu donor by collecting their bamboo bank. So then together we cultivate good karma with this care recipient. This year, successful, she registered patient. So thank sincere 感恩 our English group 爱的接力. So then let us accompany Guna to walk through this year of Guna patient. Can see in year 2013 until now 2022, these 9 years, it's really a great transformation, U-turn back karma of Guna life. 上人 told us 改变生活影响不了因缘果报，要改变唯有菩萨在人间，为佛教为众生。By changing life, it does not affect the karma and retribution. To change only, we must have bodhisattva in this world for the Buddhism and for all sentient beings. Cultivate good karma is the only way to U-turn the bad karma. 翻转业力，唯有造福。Besides Guna, Sister Ching also the same, have a great realization. To U-turn the bad karma, the only way is to continue cultivate good karma. Sister Chen and me went into Guna life since year 2013. Before that, actually, she has a misery life. She really not satisfied with her past life because she always think that she's not clever enough, not beauty enough, no boyfriends, with a very low salary. In year 2012, her mom with a dementia. So the brother and sister, they suggested her to become the full-time caretaker of the mother because they said her salary is the lowest in the family. So she take this opportunity to stop all the job and then take care of to her mother for 1 year. But we know to take care of the dementia patient actually is not easy. So she had very high pressure. So even she told me she wanted to commit suicide. In the year 2013, she told the family, brother and sister, she cannot stand anymore. So then after that, the family decided to send the mother to this home. So she came back to work again. So in this year 2013, I invited her to join the year-end blessing. She have a very so-called joyful experience. Then after that, she joined a lot of Tzu Chi activity. In 2014, she registered as Jian Si. In 2014, as a Jian Si, I invited her to become the case lead, Xiao Zhuchang of Guna case. That is the important turning point of Sister Su Ching life. I went into Guna's suffering world, actually same as me, Sister Su Ching realized our life is full of blessing. So no longer a lot of complaint and unsatisfied and ask why me is unfair to our life. Last time she always feel that she's not pretty enough, not smart enough, not clever. So but now with the grateful for still have a healthy body and a very simple and clear and sincere mind. Last time she always complain 万谈 nobody 追求, nobody so-called follow her. So now she say, "Ayo, Amitofo, so lucky do not have this so-called hutang to others people." Because looking at the family sister or a lot of these cases after marriage have a lot of suffering. So then she really 感恩. She no need to have all these so-called burden. Last time said not enough money, so then the pay very low. But now she look at Guna have this financial so-called independence pressure. So she really grateful. She still have financial independence and have the freedom to do 慈济. Three of us, we have so-called very challenged and then can say suffering in the past. But knowing 慈济, together we walk the Bodhisattva path. Actually, we have a great realization after practicing. So actually, by helping others, sending blessing to others people, actually is the soul blessing of ourselves. Master told us that good people are our Bodhisattva companion, but suffering people is the food that fulfill our wisdom life. 苦难的人是成就我们慧命的资粮。感恩。Actually, this year, Guna come to 培训 we can see and then can project. It will be a lot of this challenge for Guna, because Guna want to come to join all this training class. Actually, she need this support from the mother to take care of Lashmika. During the 入经藏 time, so then actually it's very challenging for her to come out to join our this outing, and then even come to my house to join the online Dharma sharing, because she cannot stay in her house because too many people, especially a lot of children. So we discuss with the mother to let the mother understand this year Guna need more time to participate in the training these classes, and then have to fulfill the training's so-called requirements. So then the mother also give this great support to Guna. So, but sometimes the mother, because have health problem, so cannot take care of Lashmika. So we even plan that the Guna son, Vinu, now also already 13 years old. When we visited Guna first time, the son only 3 years old. He also our very young volunteer, always join Tzu Chi activity. So Vinod can take care of Lashmika. So we'll bring Vinod and Lashmika to our Jingsi hall. So then let us work together. Sister Yvonne, let us work together to make Guna this year 培训 a success. 感恩。
Wow. 感恩 Sister Yean Ping for most powerful sharing. Sister Yvonne is online. Maybe can we invite Sister Yvonne to say a few words? This is sorry, impromptu. Sister Yvonne. Wow, we are so grateful. This is what Master called as 贴心的弟子, disciples who understand Master's heart. Hi, Sister Yvonne.
And then good morning, all brother, sister. I'm truly touched by Sister Yean Ping. Very good model. And she truly take care of mentee, Sister Guna. And you can really see through the effort and diligence in bringing us to join the team. She take care in totally holistic way, a role model for all of us to follow as a Tui Hu and as a future mentor also. And then
Sister Yvonne. Sister Yvonne also a very humble and wonderful pusa in this bodhisattva grooming and recruitment. Wow, today we are most grateful. This video recorded, we will share with the English world on how to nurture and groom bodhisattva. We can see this the story's lifespan over like 10, almost 10 years. Wow, Sister Yean Ping. Truly, today's stories is really about this sutra of infinite meaning, one to infinity. Wow.
Actually, a lot of time by this short distance by supporting Guna, actually Sister Ching is doing very well. Ching 师姐 also now 在线上哦。
来
Sister Ching actually 很用心哦。So always will Guna and this Vinod they seldom have the chance to eat outside. So she will bring them to go for this Loti Chanai and then even go for this tour, 1-day tour. Then yes. Then if have any need to so assist Guna to go for this commissioner or oath to have this verification of this divorce this process. So then Sister Ching also will go to the commissioner oath and check the commissioner oath. Okay, now open the door already. So then inform Guna, so you can go now. So Sister Ching actually is a really treat Guna. So for us, Guna is no longer this care recipient. Actually, Guna is our family member. 洁清师姐，你要讲一些吗？洁清师姐，讲华语可以，没有关系。
可以讲两句，可以。
好，讲两句哈。
菩萨早安啊
Morning， 早安。
也是很听到很感动啊，这么快就10年了。是大恩给的好姻缘呢，不单只是改变我自己，接着这个姻缘就是不单只改变古娜的命运，也改变我自己。感恩。
感恩。
Oh, truly very powerful sharing today. I think I'm sure most of us also cannot hold back our tears. Wow, Sister Yean Ping, I don't know. I'm sure Sister Yean Ping for all of us in Tzu Chi, I think KL Selangor especially. We follow her stories. For me, I'm especially very grateful. I think since time I was a public starter, finding ways to help my children. First hearing her stories and for subsequently from time to time we heard how she has progressed. Master's teaching transformed her life and she also used it to transform others' lives. Trust these Guna stories and Sister Ching are only the merely drop on the surface. There are so many along the ways, direct or indirectly. Like now, many of us we are like, wow, Sister Yean Ping is our exemplary role models when it comes to this grooming, recruitment of bodhisattvas, how to accompany the new siblings. Sister Ching, you are also another mirror of Sister Yean Ping. We hope to hear more of both of your stories in future. Sister Yean Ping, we are very grateful. I think 12 of December back then in 2020, a sister shared on this platform with Master De Huang. How time flies.感恩to Sister Yean Ping. And of course, last minute, I'm very grateful to have Sister Ching and Sister Yvonne to share as well. Our brothers and sisters, 感恩 for still staying with us. Truly, we have another great session after this. Okay, sorry, let me try to ping someone. The next sharer we know is very powerful sharer. Normally, this big bodhisattva, Brother David, is definitely one of the person whom, especially I think KL Selangor and Singapore volunteers are most grateful for bringing Tzu Chi to our world. what's Sister Chen here. Brother David normally shares every first Saturday week of the month, but because there is another activity, and very感恩 to Brother David for asking us to if there's another day, and today we are grateful to have Brother David bringing us a very good topic that is like actually Brother David there's this Chinese proverb about Dharma may not be used in 1,000 days. That means we may not need to use for some people who are very blessed, they may not need to use the Dharma in this not facing challenges, but one must be prepared at all times. That's why we have I think once translated to English, we try to put it as such as one must learn Dharma daily for its eventual usage. I think we could validate this from Sister Yean Ping, Sister Ching, how they have, I think along the way, trained learning the Dharma all the while. But of course, for them, it's also application in life. And now, because they have applied it so well, so when it comes to Guna and so many more new bodhisattvas are coming to their life, they could use it so well. Okay, without much ado, let us pass the platform to Brother David. Cảm ơn, Brother David.
Okay. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, brother.
Very good morning to you.
Good
Okay,
morning.
now because the physical activities are restored for all the country, including Taiwan. So these few days, our commander-in-chief of the prevention of pandemic also closed. That means fully open now, fully open for the pandemic. So now all the physical activity restored, including the overseas activities or in abroad as well. You know, so these few weeks there are so many teams from overseas, Singapore, Malaysia, Ecuador, and Hong Kong, so many countries. And the volunteer team came back to see Master. So become very busy. And even for me, in Taiwan, there are so many Jinsitang, they also restore the physical activities and physical sharing on site. So I have to go so many places, become very busy. And today our topic is Dharma may not use in 1,000 days, but cannot prepare even in 1 day. That means every day we have to 文法心法相 we have to learn, cannot live and learn, no stop. Because when we want to use the Dharma, then we will feel 法道用时方恨少. When we want to use the Buddha Dharma, then we feel not enough, not sufficient to deal with all the 人我是非 or difficulties, hardships, and we feel the Dharma that we absorb is not enough. So that means we only can keep learning Buddha Dharma every day. For example, my live broadcast, 我的直播 I supposed to stop before end of May. That means it's 3 years anniversary of my live and direct broadcast. So, and when last month I went to Malaysia and Singapore, I discussed our team in Kuala Lumpur and Singapore. All of you suggest better don't stop. Yeah, at least you can keep once or twice a month at least. And I feel that's correct. This idea is correct. Don't easily to stop. And also one thing I'm thinking of is in Taiwan, some sister told me they have some Fuji members or friends. Right? They watch these YouTube our direct broadcast. Some of them are they have a 他们是有自杀的倾向啊，倾向。They're supposed to commit suicide, you know. And after the sister transfer my the YouTube to them to watch, after a few times, because the frequency is the same, 能够对机啊。They also have interest to keep on watching this YouTube. So the Dharma go into his mind. Now, the two guys, they don't have the thinking about the committed suicide. The other one case is depression case. 3 years ago, he started to watch the YouTube direct broadcast through one sister, and he feel very happy to watch this Dharma sharing. And I think his depression is not so serious; it's lightly. So he like to watch very much, and also make the notes. So big book, you know, and 密密麻麻的他的那个心得啊。He wrote so many notes, you know, full of the notes, and also highlight the important sentence. And now he become better now, and also at end of last year, certified as Su Ching Commissioner. Before his wife and children, he has 3 children. Okay, and these guys are about, I think, about 50 years old. His family is so worried about him, you know, because he is the person in charge. He is the 一家之主啊. He is the dad. He is the husband. Very important person at home. But he got in depression, so all the family become very depressive as well. But 3 years ago, when you watch this YouTube, then he become much better. And also after the assessment, he passed this assessment and certified as a Su Ching Commissioner. So, like these few cases, I heard from our sisters and brothers. So when I'm thinking to stop this sharing in YouTube, and I also think about those cases. Although I always say, 有缘就直播啦，无缘就停播啦。Got affinity, then we do the live broadcast. If no affinity, then we can stop this broadcasting also. But now I cannot say so, because I feel maybe 3 years anniversary, and I'm also very busy. I think already enough, so I want to stop. But I never know, there are some people, I don't see them, but they have good affinity with Su Ching. They have good affinity with this YouTube, our sharing. So I don't see, but I cannot see, there is nothing. Still have this invisible affinity with Su Ching. So thinking about this, I cannot say, okay, after 3 years, I want to stop. So now cannot stop. Okay, since cannot stop, then you have to keep continuing, right? But now it's so busy now, very, very busy. So many things to do, but time is very limited. Then how to solve, how to do? So there is a Chinese phrase. It said, 穷则变，变则通啊。通则达，达则久。I don't know how to translate in English. 穷则变 means if you no way to solve 穷则变 then you have to change, you have to transform. Okay. Now after you know how to transform, then 它变成通，穷则变，变则通。通 means can communicate already. You can find the room to grow up. You find the room, find the channel to communicate. something like this. 穷则变，变则通，通则达。So all the channel already 通了，通怎么讲 ？All the channel already can easily communicate. Okay? That means you can approach. 达了啊 you can approach to this target. 达了 approach like the plane approach to the 什么那个跑道啊 runway to the touch to the runway. 通则达，达则久。Once all the channel is going to smooth, that means you can keep long term. So in Chinese we say 穷则变，变则通，通则达，达则久。So I use this phrase to motivate myself. Okay? Seems so many things to do, and many physical activity already stop. I have to go so many places. You know, no, not like before. So much time to prepare my contents of these live broadcast. No, the time become less. But how you create more time? I need to use my wisdom to create more time. So this is the wisdom of my using time. I share with you 3 principles, 3 sentences. First one, use your wisdom to arrange the time. 叫做用智慧安排时间。Second one, 用技巧妙用时间。Use wondrous Dharma to use time. How to use wondrous Dharma? 零碎时间呢？零碎时间怎么讲 ？So many 英文怎么讲零碎时间？零零碎碎的时间怎么讲？这个不简单。
所以还
睡之前吗？
不是零碎，就是那不是很重要的时间。
idle time 啊。
The not so important things matters.
啊，零碎时间就是说 sometimes you feel nothing to do, right? You have some free time, right? It's not much time.
Idle time.
Yeah,
零碎时间 bits of time like Sister Yean saying.
Yeah. We sometimes we are free and nothing to do, right? But it's not very much, it's not much time, it's short time only. But I also have to use this short time, even 20 minutes, half an hour. I have to cherish this time. That means use wondrous Dharma to use time. This is the second one. The third one, use speed. To change time, to get more time means 用速度换取时间的。That means you have to do so many things efficiently. You have to do many things fastly. Then you get more time. For example, if one thing you need to spend 2 days to finish, but now you speed up, you only use half day or 1 day to finish. That means you have one more day to use, right? So you have to speed up to do so many things now. That means 用速度换取时间 to change. Use the speed to change time. 所以 in Chinese we say 用智慧安排时间，用技巧妙用时间，用速度换取时间。This is the secret. I use my living time. Otherwise, I cannot face so many busy schedule. So this is also a very big challenge for me, because as you know, to prepare the contents of this live broadcast is really spend me so much time, At least 140 minutes this YouTube broadcast. At least I have to spend more than 20 hours to prepare. because I care about these the contents of these broadcast, because the content is very insightful. Then you will get the people's attraction. You will attract more people to come online to watch these live broadcast. So for your information, 2 weeks ago, I asked our team to calculate until now how many viewers to our YouTube broadcast. That's already 185万 1.85 million， 是不是 1.85 million 185万 viewers to our YouTube broadcast. So this is not easy. This harvest is from all of our efforts, including the Chinese subtitle from Singapore and English subtitle from the Malaysia team, and the editing works from Taiwan. Okay, and there are more than 25 persons, our group, including 25 persons, to handle these live broadcasts in YouTube. So this is, we also can say, it's a new and big records in Tzu Chi history. I think so, because not easy, right? 3 years already. So how to continue? At the beginning, when I want to give this broadcast in YouTube, I was thinking maybe I only can speak 5 times only, 5 times. At that time, each sharing is 1 hour. Now we change to 40 minutes. Before it's 1 hour. I was thinking, maybe only 5 times finish, no more, because I don't think I have so many things to share, But see, incredible. Until the end, 28th of May, that means already 3 years and 3 years anniversary. That means the number 157 episode. 第157讲. That means just make is 3 years anniversary. So now at the beginning, I feel only can speak 5 times, but now 157 times. But of course, around 15 to 20, I think, is spoken by other people, other keynote speaker. Yeah, but it's not easy also. So we want to say the Dharma may not use in 1,000 days, but we need to prepare every day. As long as you have prepared, then you don't fear if something happens, because you have the weapon to solve so many problems. You have the Dharma to solve so many problems. But if you don't prepare, then something happens, that some difficulty or hardship come to you. Then how you face them, how you solve the problem. 所以这个叫什么？叫做法道用时方恨少。那 for 学习也是一样 ，for learning also some idea。学到书到用时方恨少。书啊 ，reading， we don't reading so much. Even when we want to use some sentence or use some words, then you feel not enough for us to learn, but already too late, because you have to use right now. But before you didn't prepare. 这书到用时方恨少，法到用时方恨少。所以 so this every day, step by step, keep on going without any stop. This we call the 积沙成塔，粒米成箩啊，滴水成河啊。 这个要怎么解释？我不会解释啊。
Droplets of water makes the river, grains
Yeah.
of rice makes a bushel.
Yes, yes. 啊，你万事俱备啊。All the things you already prepared, then you have right to say 只欠东风啊。Only waiting for winds. In Chinese we say 万事俱备啊，只欠东风啊。You understand? All the things you prepare, then you have the right. Then you just can say, I'm waiting for the affinity mature. When affinity comes, but your learning not enough, your Dharma not enough, how you seize this moment? That's the 就是这个意思了。So for me to say, if I don't have this habit to write the notes in the past 30 years and or put all these notes in my computer, accumulate for 30 years. Now, definitely, I cannot share for this direct broadcast in YouTube. No. Because there are so many notes in my computer. I must have those notes and give me inspiration to think about more Buddha Dharma, think about more stories, and put together in this YouTube. Otherwise, cannot be. I must have something to give me to remind, right? To remind other things. For example, I have to think about the topic first, right? Every Sunday night I have one topic, and this topic must be very, how to say, 生活化啦, easy to understand for the people, right? They see this topic, they know, oh, what does it mean? Because this topic also cannot be 佛言佛语啊. No, this topic cannot say too difficult, you know, and that the people hard to understand. Cannot be, must be very 怎么讲 humanistic, 对吧？生活化是吧？ And all the people see this topic, they can easily understand what I'm going to share with them. Okay, this first one I have to think. The second one, since you already have this topic, then you must have the contents. Right? Topic only few words, but the contents a lot. Then you cannot say something which is not insightful, right? 说的东西没有什么意义啊, right? You cannot speak something make no sense or not insightful. So you have to be very mindful. Yeah. So see how difficult. So I have to force myself to be tranquil. Yeah. Once, although my body is busy, but I have to keep my heart, my mind, always in tranquility. As long as you have tranquility in your mind, then you can get more inspiration. Otherwise, impossible. That's why I cherish the morning time. Very important for me, especially now. So many activities, so busy. So the morning time for me is very important. At least 2 hours morning class for me. Every day keep 2 hours, at least. Only these 2 hours not enough. No. So in the daytime, when I'm in a boat, unless I have meeting, I have discussing everything. Beyond this, as long as I have free time, even only 30 minutes, 15 minutes, I have to fully use. Maybe I have only 1 or 2 sentences of the note to write down. I still have to cherish, because these contents need about seven wordings. Each Sunday night, I give 14 minutes sharing. This at least I have to speak at least 7,000 Chinese wording. And all the sentences must be pertaining to the Buddha Dharma. So you can see this is not the easy job, you know. But also, okay, you say not easy, but if you are very mindful, 上人说嘛，有心就不难嘛。As long as you are very mindful, then nothing is difficult. Then sometimes we feel difficult, it's easy. Sometimes we feel it's easy, but it's difficult. Depends on the way how you the mindset, how you keep. So for me to say, it's also a good opportunity for me to learn. Yeah, I supposed to stop, but now I cannot stop. If no stop, then how you keep continued? Must have some wondrous Dharma to support me. So this also forced me to grow up, forced me to learn. For everybody is same. The learning Buddha Dharma or learning everything is same thing. Cannot only use your initial aspiration. Not enough. 只有出发心还不够。发心还不够啦。发心怎么讲呢？发心英文怎么讲？ I'm very intentional. I'm very intentional, right? To overtake so many things. You have this 怎么讲？你有这个心呐、对 You have this intention to overtake so many works, so many jobs. But sometimes because the human weakness is lazy. Keep lazy is easy. Keep diligent is not easy. So this is the human weakness. So how to overcome this human weakness? Force yourself. You have to use this wondrous Dharma. That means force yourself. This in 你知道孟子吗？我们读那个儒家思想有那个 Confucius 你们嘛哈，孔子你们知道吗哈 ？Confucius. Another one
Mencius.
is monk.
孟子 is Mencius.
Mencius 嘿，对，那个还有一个孟子啊，孟子各位知道孟子啊
Mencius 孟子。
孟子的哈，孔子、孟子 all they are all same. 孟子 he said one thing, one very nice aphorism. He said, 抢速而行啊，求人莫近焉呐。This sentence means 抢速而行 means force yourself to do the good deeds. In English, we say force yourself to do the charity. Then, if you want to create, inspire your kindness, this is very easy. So the main word is this force, 抢速，勉强 force yourself to do the good deeds. So these force yourself to learn something. Force yourself to grow up. Otherwise, too late. So this also skillful means. We say the skillful means 方便法. You have to force yourself. So 现在我们 like me now, my situation now, no other way. Time is limit. But things always increase. Activity all coming up, always stop. But time still 24 hours, right? Deduct the time you sleep, deduct your time you eat, right? How many deduct the time you are working in the office, how much time you have. to keep your mind tranquil, peaceful. How much time you have, how much time you can inspire your inspiration become very less, right? Especially in daily time, so many things to do, right? And in the environment also very not quiet because in the office so many people, right? If you go out also so many people. How you keep your mind tranquil? Impossible. So morning time, you force yourself to use the precious time, especially in the morning. This is my 怎么讲？我的心得啊，心得怎么讲？突然间
insights.
insight. This is my insight. So because the situation force you have to use time, how to use time. That's why I have these 3 sentences just now I share with you, right? 用智慧安排时间，用速度换，用技巧慢用时间，用速度换句子。You have used this wondrous Dharma to overcome the limit time, this issue. Otherwise, you have to stop your live broadcast in YouTube, right? So this means the 5 masters 经验 always teach us 不求力量减轻嘛，但求力量增加。This is the aphorism, the wisdom, the wise aphorism, right? We have to realize why Master say so. Because for Master Ching Yen to say, she's doing like this. So many things to do. Time is very limited. That's why you have to seize every moment. Don't waste any time. This is Master's 心境怎么讲？心境哦，这个英文是不简单。心境啊，
境界
，mind state， 是不是
，mind state 境界 ，yeah, mental state.
？mind state， 我用猜看猜对啊。This Master Ching is mind state. She cannot say, "Oh, there are so many things to do, but time is very limited, so I don't want to do so many things." No, you still have to overtake so many things, including online meeting, teaching the people everything, and keep every day from morning till night very busy. She still have to do this. That's why she also warned us. This few weeks warned us. Now so many activities need to do, right? And become busy now. But for Master to say, always keep busy. Keeping busy become a life habit. So for Master to say, she has no feeling about the busy. Because this is only a habit, right? Only the people who are very lazy, then sometimes more things to do, she feel busy. Even one thing to do, she feel very busy because she is very free always. But she has no any rush schedule. No, she always very easy, very easy. So even you ask him to do one thing, she also say very busy. But some people they keep busy always. It's become a life habit. She never say busy. So no feeling for busy, because this is my daily life. This is a daily life. As long as you keep it as a habit, then you don't have this feeling. So this is the way we have to learn. Right? This is the way we grow up. So we have to be very grateful. There are so many things come to us, need us to overtake. Yeah. Not only overtake, you have to use the wisdom to do the things, to overtake the mission. Have to use wisdom. Otherwise, you are wasting time. You don't know you are wasting time. Although you are very busy, you are very diligent. From outlook, you are very diligent. But we deeply assess him. She is wasting time. because you use the wrong way, use the wrong method, or use the stupid way to do things. So this is what we want to learn in Su Ching. This become a living wisdom for us. Not only keep busy, we still have to use the right way to do the right thing. Then you can see the effect, right? Because we don't have much time to waste. We don't have much time to do the wrong things. That's why we need not only need the Dharma, we need wondrous Dharma as well. Very important for us. So we are learning every day in Su Ching. These in university, they don't teach. 补习班 in a tuition class, they don't teach either, right? Only in Su Ching Social University, right? Only in Su Ching mission we can learn. So see, this is very precious. It's priceless, 无价的, right? So from here we can get the sense joy. We are happy to do Su Ching, right? Although the body feel tired, but our mind won't feel tired because so happy. The thing we get cannot be bought by money. Money can buy so many things, but not can buy all the things. Something even can be bought by money. For example, the health cannot be bought by money, right? That's why we say the health is the greatest wealth, right?
Yeah.
The health is the greatest wealth. If you are not healthy, you have much money, then you have share this money with the doctor. You have pay those money to buy the medicine. So you are waste time to making money. Eventually, you share with other people, right? And especially, you cannot even take any 1 cent after you pass away. So this is the philosophy we have to realize. When we realize that, if we can realize, we totally understand that we are easy to let go. Once you let go, you feel very comfortable. You feel very free. Even you have no money, but you don't feel you are lack of money. 看起来没有钱，但是从来不缺钱。Some people you think they are very rich. They have so much money, but they are still busy running after money. What's wrong, right? So you want to running after more money, then you have to spend more time to make money, right? You want to make more money, you have to spend more spirit, more headache. Then this will cause your life not comfortable. But I don't mean the money is not important. I cannot say so. Money is very important, but money is not only one thing important. This is very important. All right, this thinking very important. Money is not, cannot say money is not important, but not only one thing important. Just now we say the health cannot be bought by money, right? The wisdom as well. Even the doctor, right? 那个很有 who has so they have very high diplomat. 高文凭啊，对不对 ？Diplomat 是文凭嘛，对不对？
对
diploma
文凭 qualifications very high qualification
好 ，OK， they have 他很有读书啦，他是因为 he is a doctor 啦
highly educated highly educated
highly educated. Those people are very highly educated, but doesn't mean they are wise. They have wisdom. Doesn't mean that. They are very highly educated. That doesn't mean they have high wisdom. Doesn't mean. Some people, they don't get good education, but they have they have wisdom, right? Some highly educated people, they don't have wisdom. So wisdom cannot be bought by money as well, right? 还有什么? Joy also cannot be bought by money. Joy is from our internal heart. Internal heart. This is long-term happiness. Long-term happiness. Keep happiness long-term. That means the sense joy. This is different from the happiness. Happiness can be got through paying money. Pay money can get happiness, right? You go and eat good things, buy good things, right? Enjoy shopping, everything. Spend money and get the happiness. It's easily. But the sense joy, that means long-term happiness, is from inside, not from outside. Not everybody can get it unless you have self-cultivation. That means in Su Chi we say we practice external practice in the crowd, but we have to come back to inner cultivation. 自内修, inner cultivation. Inner world is same as big as outer world. Inner world same big as outer world. Not only outside bigger, inside also very big. That's why we say in Buddhism, we say 小而无内, very small, without any inner space. 小而无内, 大而无外, very big, without external space. So 这句话叫做小而无内的，大而无外的。Then this is big or small, right? Can you imagine? Very small, no inner space, and very big, no outer space. And this is big or small, right? Right? So, right? 这个到底是大还是小？ How is big or small? In Buddhism, we say no big, no small. Compare with big, 没有分别 yeah. No
discrimination. No discrimination.
Yeah,
between
no
big and
discrimination.
small.
Yeah. No discrimination. 没有分别。Now, because if they're small, compare with the big, you become small. Compare with small, you become big. Like the
relative.
when
它是一个 relative.
Yeah, relative 它的相对的，对不对？啊，它不是 absolute，它的 relative 相对的。When we are encounter the difficulty and hardship, same meaning. You strong, it become weak. If you are weak, it becomes stronger. True or not?
Yes.
Yeah, this is
Right.
relative. Yeah. So in Buddhism, we can say 不二法门呐。In Buddhism, there is a philosophy we call the 不二法门. No two.
Non-duality. Non-duality.
Non-duality 我听不懂。Not two things, only one thing. You say difficult or easy, two things, right? Okay. Good or bad, also two things, right? Wrong or right, also two things, right? But in Buddhism, the philosophy 不二法门 means there are not two. They are not two. We only can say two sides, but still one thing.
Two sides
Right?
of the same thing.
Yeah, two sides of the same thing. This is quite important for our learning Buddhism. 福跟祸也是一样啊，对，福跟祸，祸怎么讲？
嗯，什
祸
么？
福祸，车祸的祸，福祸相连呐、福祸相连呐、福是 fortune，福是 fortune 嘛。
哦，fortune and misfortune，祸
OK，
就是 misfortune。
and fortune and misfortune look like two things. It's one thing. Because in Buddhism we say not fortune and not misfortune. Something, our destiny. Somebody say, I have very bad destiny. He has very good destiny, right? But in Buddhism, we say no good destiny, also no bad destiny. Because
Infinity.
destiny,
嗯
yeah, infinity, right?
，infinity 因缘，一切都是好的。
对对对对对对。那我刚刚讲的这个good destiny and bad destiny, for Buddhism to say no difference. Only difference in what you are thinking, in your mind. 所以没有好命，没有坏命之分，你知道吗？ There is no difference in good destiny or bad destiny. Or they are same, no difference. Only different in your mind. You feel you are good destiny. Even you are very poor, you feel very good destiny because you enjoy what you have. You satisfy what you have. 你很知福惜福嘛，对。Somebody look very rich, enjoy very good material life. His destiny is very good. This for our outside people, we see he is very good destiny. But for him to say, maybe not. He is very rich, but he is very unhappy. Right? So who is good destiny? Who is bad destiny? Right? No difference. This we call 不二法门. Right? Two sides, but one thing only. Okay, this is very important. Okay, our time is over now. A17.
这么快？
So from now on, everybody is good affinity, is good destiny, okay? Nobody can complain his destiny is not good. Can I say so? Okay.
感恩哦，brother。OK， but before 可以合照。
听得懂哈。
Everyone can understand. Very 感恩哦，brother David. But before we further, can we ask everyone to on your video? We take a group picture. Sorry, just now I should have asked middle of the sharing. 太精彩了 ，to share also very good sharing. Until I also forgotten what I'm supposed to do. Oh, very very 感恩 to both great bodhisattvas for very wonderful session. This morning a lot of us cried. And now wow, we are continue to be inspired by Brother David. Brother David, yeah, that's what I think. Hearing Brother David reminded me of Master. Brother David is like.
Hey, today 9 o'clock, I have to go to Abo to participate the board of director meeting of Philippine branch office. Whole day. Today also whole day to learn. Keep learning every day.
Brother David is very humble. We also heard how Brother David is invited to the police headquarters to give sharing. Maybe Brother David can share briefly.
Okay, see you next time.
Okay. Before that, let us maybe before we end, maybe can we invite two sisters? I think we have sisters to maybe Sister Yean Ping, our first sharer just now, can give some say a word or two. Yean Ping 师姐。
感恩 give the opportunity to share with the English brother and sister. My English no good, but 不嫌弃，感恩。
My English also not so good. I dare to speak only. I dare to speak.
Very good. Another one is Sister Stephanie. We heard maybe this is the time, maybe better Sister Stephanie can express to Brother David directly. 感恩 to Brother David talk.
哦，感恩Sister Su Ching for the opportunity. 季师兄 只要跟师兄说感恩for letting because of the live broadcast opportunity and affinity. My daughter in the UK is part of the translation team. 我的女儿
good.
在英国，对，那很感恩 Sister Su Ching 呀，对，那真的是每一个星期的 translation 都是一个很妙的，就是他在那边面对的人事物，每一个星期他 translate 那一个 part 那一部分，就是好像跟他在说话，就是他最需要的法。每一个星期他面对的事情 everything that she faces every week, she say comes through the translation. 对
Your daughter.
是我的 daughter 在 London, 在 London, she's in London.
Those team members in this translation team, they
Yes.
are the first people to get the benefit of this sharing on Sunday night.
Yes.
When they want to translate, they have very focus on every one sentence, every one word.
Yes.
Right? So they are the first one to get the benefit. So they learn very fast. They do every Sunday, every episode. They can learn very fast.
When she was facing her breakup in a relationship, your Dharma came to her. When she was facing a colleague, because she started working very new in a new job, she's just started working after graduation. When she faced a colleague, your Dharma also come through in that particular passage that she's translating. So 真的很妙, wondrous, very wondrous.
Easily understand and easily translate. Yeah.
Yes.
I never know there is a translator in UK, I never know, Wow, so I'm very
Our
grateful.
youngest translator.
Wow, from London, yeah, very grateful. What's your daughter's name?
Masita Ji.
Masita Ji, yeah. So Su Ching also know, right? Su Ching also know, right?
Online, yeah. Online, she translate from UK.
Okay. Try to send my regards and gratitude to her, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, let us express our deepest gratitude to both our wonderful sharer, and let us invite Brother David to lead us in making 3 vows to the Buddha and Master Cheng Yen as we depart to apply all these wonderful teachings in our everyday life. Let us pay our respects to our teachers of life universal truth. Comes together. First vow. Second vow. And third vow. Okay, Ka'an, everyone, take care. Stay safe.
Bye.
Ka'an so much, Ka'an. Bye-bye.
Okay, see you next time.
Yeah, see you again next.
Yeah, all the best for you. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Thank you, Ka'an.